Hello, everyone. This is Matthew Brand. Welcome to another Red Lion book review. And today I'm reviewing Graceling by Kristen Cashot, I believe it is. And I really wanted to like this book, but the main character takes me out of it so bad. She's just this, I don't know, she's just supposed to be this feminist protagonist. She's very powerful. She can kill anybody really easily with one blow. And it's just she's overpowered. That's one really bad thing. Two, she is very, like I said, very uber feminist. So she's like against any woman being like a natural woman or like choosing to, go the traditional feminine route. It's like she's disgusted by it, but they never really explain why. Like they never show any particular reasons. So this to me in this state is weird. She's also very complaining because she's spoiled in the book. She's very spoiled. Yes, her uncle uses her as a tool, but he uses everybody as a tool. So I really don't get the point. And she doesn't even have to listen to him if she doesn't want to. She's too overpowered. So none of it really makes sense. If I was to compare her or choose a character that's similar to her but done much better, I can't think of her name at the moment, but she's the main female character from Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic. The manga, it's a manga and the anime. The main character, can't remember her name at the moment. She has like red, pink hair or something, and they kind of compare her to an African to me in the manga, but when they show the anime, she has a lot lighter skin than I pictured. But basically, she's extremely strong, extremely powerful. She can do a lot of things, but at the beginning of the book, she's the main character, so she's in like the first couple episodes. In the beginning of the book, she listens to everything her slave owner tells her to do because slave owner. And but in there is done right because they go back and they show her conditioning. They show where they didn't give her a choice. They show where when she was little and helpless, they beat that submission into her, and she just bear down on that. Like there was a strong, strong, strong sense of hopelessness in her that was engraved. She didn't have pride like this main character whose name is Cat something. It's not Katniss. I know that's in Hunger Games, but it's something very similar. But I'm just going to Cat. This main character, Cat, she doesn't have a sense of hopelessness. She doesn't have a reason to be the way that she is, and she starts learning to think for herself because of the surrounding characters. But she's an idiot, and she just looks down on everything about everybody. Nothing makes sense. She can't think things through. It's just one of those. Oh, this miss instead of being because I really hate this one. I hate the plots where it's like I kept this secret to keep you safe. It doesn't have one of those plot driven stories, which is good. But I don't like the oh, this is a big misunderstanding and I'm going to blow it out of proportion. Luckily, those that narrative doesn't last too long in the story. I think it might last for a couple chapters at best. So the overall story has its own narrative. I can't. They're just kind of trying to figure out who kidnapped the old man, um, and why. So they're. I don't know. It's just all over the place. I don't like this book. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 because I think a lot of people would like this book given a chance. I just believe that female character really needed to be worked on, and there's really no reason for a lot of her traits. And it would make sense in a character who's supposed to be like House, but she's not meant to be like this. This is somebody whose opinions and feelings are leaking out, overboiling into a character. Um, Almost like some racists they overboil and they just can't stop from leaking out that little stuff. Her particular political views or life views are boiling over into this character, which is sometimes fine, but it wasn't tactfully done. This wasn't tactfully done at all, so that's why I got to give it a 7 out of 10. And look, writing is hard. Writing is very hard. It takes a lot of imagination. Sometimes you do want to just pour your feelings into your writing. So I'm not going to frown on it too much. I'm just saying that it wasn't for me, and I couldn't develop a taste for it. So, as a critical perspective, that's really the biggest flaw of the point. I'm actually taking three. I usually only take one major point off for every big problem, but this I have to take three off for just the main character. That's a pretty big deal. So, other than that, it's still 7 out of 10. That's a decent score. Hope you have a great day. Like and subscribe, and if you will please leave a comment if you have a different opinion, let me know.